When was the last time you revamped yourself to make your business grow? And I know that sounds a little crazy, don't it, y'all? Revamping yourself to make your business grow? Why would I have to worry about myself on a personal end if it's about my business? Well, we're about to chit chat about it. I am Nara Winay. I am the founder and CEO of Simply Complete Enterprises, and I love to bring you all these amazing chit chats to just spark our brains and talk about different things that have to do with being a boss, okay? You went into business because you said, I am ready to be not only the CEO of my brand, but the CEO of my life, okay? So let's talk about it a little bit. Why would I need to revamp myself or elevate myself on the personal end to make it work for my business? And the reason for that is, even though, yeah, as an entrepreneur, you see yourself working on your brand 24/7 sometime. We can be out to dinner and an idea pop up, and guess what we're doing? We're pulling these phones out and we're making a quick note to ourselves. So that way we could work on it a little later and develop that one small idea into a major proposal. You know? So let's talk a little bit about it. So, you all, this week I decided to step outside of my comfort zone completely and change my hair color to blonde at that. Now, I've always been one of those people that said, I don't think I could pull off blonde. Blonde isn't for me. Blonde doesn't match the type of CEO I am because I felt like you had to uphold a certain image in order to be a brand owner or a business owner for people to take you professional. And what I've come to realize is your work and your brand is going to speak for itself. And there's nothing wrong with being the opposite of what's considered professional when you're the boss. You create your policy and what you're willing to allow and not allow. You set those boundaries for your brand. So changing yourself up has nothing to do with what the norm believes. I've had people tell me before, wow, people allow you to be their publicist and you had purple hair before. My hair didn't define my work. However, the image I portray for myself of setting those boundaries and knowing that I need to do what's best for Nara and what makes Nara happy is going to only add to me being an asset to my clients. So I decided to switch it up and do a little blind you all. And it got me to really thinking about how sometimes we need that self-care. Scratch that. Not even sometime. We need self-care on a regular basis to just sometimes decompress so we can be better business owners. So during the whole process of changing my hair and going several shades lighter than I've ever gone before, I started to think about how we sit on our businesses and we are so stuck on the aesthetic and making sure this looks this way and that looks that way that sometimes we never just revamp it. We stay with the same colors over and over. We never tweak our logo. We do nothing to attract people to our businesses. But we're very quick to change our hairstyles, go and buy a brand new wardrobe, and just change up so many other things. So yes, it's important to make sure we do that self-care, but it's just as important to make sure that we switch our business too. Not saying you need to stop what you're doing, but there's nothing wrong with enhancing your business when you decide to change things about you and elevate yourself personally. To me, I feel like, and this is just opinion, you all, there's no facts, there's no credit behind this, only the credibility of me being myself. I feel like when we switch up something, men and women, if you switch anything up about yourself, from the way you get your nails done to the way, guys, you may grow your beard out when it's cold out, we are changing something to adapt to that time of year, that season, that moment, that situation. We see actors and actresses do it when they have to switch up things about themselves in order to get a role. So they are altering their personal image in order to fulfill that business need. And that's what we have to remember. There is nothing wrong with being you because your work is going to speak for it. And we've allowed society to make us believe that the norm is quote unquote natural hair, quote unquote, well, let's say natural color hair, because we're still seeing a lot of discrimination for from all cultures expressing their hair, okay? So let's think about when people talk about dreads and stuff. Why do they tell individuals in some workplaces that that is not appropriate? That is appropriate because that's a part of their culture. So let's get back on track, you all, because I could get the going, okay? But it is so important to always not only enhance your personal life, but enhance your business too. So, for example, I can't be walking around, you all, with a bold hair color and not also be very bold and passionate while I'm running my business. I have to put that same energy that I'm putting into elevating myself on a personal level into my business. And that's the beautiful thing about being a business owner, you all. You set the tone for what you're going to expect out of your business and what you're going to tolerate. So, if you are a business where recreational use of marijuana is used, then hey, that's your business. That's what you choose to allow your staff to do. You know, if you are a company where you're like, we're going to take naps at work, we're going to have at least a nap time somewhere in there. That's how you run your business. So every time we think about how we are going to uplift ourselves personally, I want you all to take that same energy and say, okay, now what am I about to do to uplift my business? You know, I just changed up my whole wardrobe because I needed a new look. So what I'm going to change about my business so that way we're on the same page, because you are a representation of your brand. You are the number one advertisement and marketing. You are a walking billboard for that brand, for that entity that you created. You're the face of it. No matter if you are actually the face on your brand or if you're behind the scenes and you have a logo out there, however, everybody knows you're the CEO. Either way, you are the number one advertisement for your brand. So take those self-care days, you all. Take that time to elevate yourself, because at the end of the day, every time you elevate on the personal side, once you go ahead and cha-cha slide over to your business side, you're going to also be elevating. So I want you all to stay inspired, be blessed, and remember, people are going to talk, so you might as well give them a reason to mimic your dope and support your business. You all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all in my next chit chat.